What's up, everybody? Yes, you will. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first father and son stream. I don't know if that's going to be the name. Max and I are going to have to play with that a little bit. But I want to introduce you guys to my son, Max. This is Max.
How's it going?
Max is awesome. Him and I are going to do this once a month. And we're going to swap it up a bit. And actually, a lot of you guys might be. I see Joe's in here. I see Gary Middleton. I see Holly. I see Tommy. What's up, guys? But next time, and sometimes we'll be ride along DoorDash. Believe it or not, you know how I feel about DoorTrash. You know how I feel about this. Hi, Janet in New Zealand. How are you? What's up, Rodney? Hey, Marissa. What's up, Roxanne? But you guys know how I feel about DoorDash. You know how I feel about those doing those ride-alongs. But we're going to do it with him driving. And just to show the pay in our market. Hey, what's up, Donna? How are you?
Do you want to tell them how I drove really good today?
Yeah, we're going to get to that. So if you guys have questions, and even if they're parental related, I can't say we'll have the perfect answer, but you know, we'll give it a try. We've been doing this for his whole life. Max lives with me full time, and he's a junior in high school. And yeah, we're going to go through a few things tonight, but then there's going to be some ride-alongs and some other things that he's going to be doing the driving. I'm going to be doing the bitching and complaining about DoorDash and its platform and its pay. And I see Chris and Nova just walked in. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us. And yeah, if you do have questions, you know, keep them clean. Max is here. As Flex would say, don't be a Momo in here, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. All right. For those not familiar, like I just said, Max is a junior. He lives with me full time, and we are in the Denver market. You just mentioned it. So what about learning to drive? I guess here, let me start that off a little different. You put it off almost maybe almost out of fear, but then you crushed it.
Do you want me to tell you the whole story about what happened?
Sure. I mean, if I don't already know, you guys are gonna find
like
out too.
Two Christmases ago, he bought me online driving lessons because it was COVID, and so every once in a while during math class, I'd do a lesson, right? And so I just really didn't get anything done. One day, he made me sit down for like 15 hours straight and finish the rest of the lessons. And it was like the worst Sunday in my life. But after that, we waited for like a few months until we went to the DMV and got my permit. And now I can't get it until September 28th this year, until I'm like 3 weeks into 17 years old.
I want to mention something, by the way. The driving ed classes that I got him were expiring. So me saying that you had to do them was based on you were running out of time.
But you're okay letting your kids sit in a chair for 15 hours?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Are you kidding me? You could have broken apart over 7 months.
I tried. They were just so bad.
Again, guys, this was during the pandemic. This was the not fun times of the pandemic, being locked down. And I mean, again, remember, him and I pretty much spent all of lockdown together. So we're both still alive. But yeah, so he is on it now. It's just, I mean, I think we talked.
Do you want me to explain online drivers that what they did?
Why did they made Gary said?
Yeah. So online driver's ed was you had to watch this video, and if you couldn't skip any part of it, and if you clicked off for just a second, then it would like send you off the page and lock you out, and then you have to go back and make sure that you watched it all, and you couldn't get through all the way down to the final test until you watched everything, and it was about 40 hours of shit. So
watch your mouth.
Sorry. Yeah, I wish.
This is funny. Holly, this is who I do the dumpling show with. She says that she's talking about gig workers. We sit in our car for 15 hours all the time.
But you're actually doing something.
No, she's saying like we're sitting there declining DoorDash orders. But I don't do DoorDash. I do a lot of curry, and Max knows too. Like I keep myself busy. I don't really sit around in parking lots waiting for apps to throw me bad offers. So, yeah. For those that don't know, Max, another thing that about him was, I think I've told you guys many times. Obviously, I'm pretty proud of the guy, but he went out when he went out to get a job. All his buddies went out and got jobs in all kinds of fields. He went out and got himself a job as a lifeguard. He's constantly doing his updates. He's got his certification. So that's awesome. I mean, I know recently everybody knows if you watch the channel, you know Max had a concussion. That's his second one, so we're being a little bit careful.
No, well, like I would go back to work, but the concussion, I missed the monthly in-service training, which led to me not being able to work until next month's in-service training.
Yeah, but that's okay. You had a head injury, so
Yeah.
Tommy was saying up above at the very beginning that he was a lifeguard back in the day here in Savannah, Georgia, at a yacht club. I'm guessing that was a long time ago, Tommy.
Yeah, I would lifeguard outside, but I don't want melanoma, whatever it's called.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called melanoma.
Yeah. One of these episodes, you guys, like the next time we're doing a drive along after we break in with this one, go ahead and ask him about how him and his friends feel about, because I see some questions coming out already, but don't dive into this one this time, but maybe next time, how they feel about wokeness and stuff. It's pretty interesting. Maybe that'll give Max a little time to put together how his friends feel too.
Like the school I go to is like half of it completely supports it, and then the other half thinks it's a complete joke. Who do you think I hang out around?
But what does the administration do?
The administration like supports the kids that do it and respect the kids that don't do it. It's like you see what I'm saying?
Respects the kids that don't do it?
Like we don't like say it's bad, we just don't do it.
Right.
You don't do any of that weird ass shit.
If please put a thumbs up if you want me to backhand Max every time he swears. Okay, but watch it, dude. Come on. But I'm surprised. I didn't even know that the administration's not behind.
They're not behind it. They just like don't like.
They don't care.
They like host events and all that for it still, but they just like don't like take any like sides in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, because most of your teachers are probably my age or a little younger, and like me, like all these people, we just don't get that.
Yeah,
we don't agree with that. I mean, it's gone too far, is what it is. You know. Yeah. Let me see if, because I saw a couple of questions in here. I want to see if they have. Yes, Roxanne, they do have online driver's ed. I mean, you're not doing your driving hours. You can't. He has a booklet, and I know. In fact, him and I were talking about it. You probably don't need to do all of the hours to really do it. Like maybe some of his friends didn't do all of them. We're going to do all of them.
One of my friends said 4 hours.
We're going to do all of them. Like we were out today, and he did great. I mean, he's doing great. So, and then Janet here actually lives in New Zealand. So Janet, I don't know what age you guys can start driving in New Zealand, but here it's 16 in most states.
You can do all your driver's ed stuff at the age of 15, and right as you turn 16, you can take your license test.
Right, but the one thing is, so as soon as he went in to get his permit, which was at age 16,
I was already like 3 weeks into 16. So,
right. So now that is a thing though, that after you do that, you have to wait a year before you can get your license. So. Now he has his permit.
You can do your lessons at age 14, get your permit right as you turn 15, and get your license right as you turn 16. My bad, I forgot the.
Yeah, well, stuff. I wouldn't have taught you at 14. That's a little over the top.
No, you don't teach. You teach them at 15. You like do the lessons at 14.
So this is our friend Rodney in California. This is a question for you.
Right there. Proceed.
They know me as a nice guy. Am I the nice guy I perceive to be?
Except for when you're driving, yeah. Yeah, no, you're a really nice guy.
Nova online. I know, dude. Honestly, though, I mean, okay, so let me ask everybody this. Did everybody just go right to a license? Because I had to take driver's ed as a classroom class. I don't want to give away my age too much here, but I think some of you probably had to do that as well.
15.
Like, we didn't have online driver's classes. You had to go take a class, pass the class, and then you could go get your permit. So that's how it was for
I
us.
still need to take the final test at the DMV.
Yeah, everybody does that.
So
Yeah.
I still knew my stuff.
Yeah. See, like in Holly's saying kind of the same thing. We had a driver's ed for a semester. So they actually did it in school, then behind the wheel for 6 weeks every morning for 3 to 4 hours. Okay. Wait, 3 to 4 hours? Oh, during the class. Okay. So first of all, that's pretty like, how do you know he's not into guys?
Well, no, I'm not. But
He's not, but I
But,
mean, come on, Holly.
I work at like this one rec center that's like really small and that has like, I don't know, like 10 other people that work at it. So there's no one ever goes there. Except for like, it's mostly senior citizens because they mostly go to the therapy pool.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the other thing about his pool is that
We have a state of the art therapy pool that's like 95 degrees. It's like the size of your regular pool.
and it's also indoors.
Yeah.
That's another thing that would keep like
Yeah,
girls
we
are
either-
going to the outdoor ones.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, but Max actually, see, he's underplaying himself here too, guys, by the way, because Max actually spends times with these seniors on top of some of his stuff, like helping them. Like he gets in the pool and is assisting them to make sure that they don't, that they feel comfortable swimming. Is that a good way to put it?
I usually just need to like get wet by walking them, and it's pretty annoying.
I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, you're making them feel more comfortable to do it.
Yeah, and they usually, when you're in there guarding that pool, they usually talk to you, and you have to have like this long conversation with them.
While you walk them down the pool.
No, you have to walk them into the pool, and then you have to like they want to talk to you too. So, senior citizens.
Jesus. Now he's getting like age problem. This is Marissa, and Marissa obviously Max obviously knows Marissa's kids. She knows that the same thing was done by them. In fact,
Yeah, I just feel bad because like all my friends did right as they turned 16, they got that license. I'm like one of the only ones that can't drive.
Wait a minute. He's a mean drunk. I don't get drunk anymore, Holly. Those days are behind me from the bar. Max doesn't even
Were
know
you
that.
a mean drunk?
No.
Why?
I was a fun drunk, but I
don't think you really got drunk. You ran the bar though, so you didn't really get drunk.
not drunk, but I mean, like I've been very honest with Max, by the way, guys. So I mean, like he knows, but I mean, that we'd stay after work, have some drinks, and count our tips out, and deal with all the closing. Like a lot of Max understands that when the bar closed, last call at 2 meant often on a weekend, I was leaving at 5 or 6 a.m. But that all stopped when he was born and he lived with me full time. That's when I left the bar industry. So I have tons and tons of years in it, but up until 2000, I think for maybe 2 years, I was in the bar industry while Max was born till 2, and then I was out. So. Let's see what else we got. Is he being drunk, Holly? What the hell? I want a therapy pool, yeah, right? Okay, you misunderstood. So yeah, I was thinking that, Holly. I was thinking you must have thought I meant because I think he said he's a bad driver.
I'm a good driver.
No, you said about me, which wrong.
Oh no, you're just mean.
I'm not mean. I say other people are stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody in this chat does that, and if anybody in this chat says they don't, bull. Because we all spend a lot. Max, you've spent I've told you, man, wait till you're our age and you've spent as much time in the car as we have. And if you could say, nope, there's no idiots out there. Well, okay.
$100 if I don't say that at your age.
Look, you already got Gary saying this, and see, don't get that started. That's what I was saying to you. No, the last thing I need is Middleton doing that crap. um, next, yeah. So I am going. I think I've told everybody I'm going to do Avalanche training. Obviously, Max will be alone during those days. He's been alone here before, but I wanted to ask him while we're on the camera. This is more for me.
Are you gonna ask someone in the chat to babysit me?
Yeah, Marissa, you want to come babysit Max? Avalanche 2 training. I mean, what do you think about me doing this? What do you think about me moving forward with that stuff?
I know you're very excited for the after part to become like a fireman or something.
Come on, keep it serious.
I'm happy for you. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So Max snowboards with me. Max knows I've been doing it for a long time. But even when Max was starting, he can tell you, like in his first couple of years, even with the basics, I was getting him into the trees already. Like Max was they wouldn't let me put him on a snowboard at A Basin when he was 4, but they let me put him on skis. He hated it. The next year he switched to a snowboard.
You never told me that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let
yeah. You can't snowboard till you're 5.
Why?
I mean, I could have lied, but I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. Because for 4-year-old classes, they only have people that will teach skiers. They have this thing about they think that if you learn at that age how this, I don't know. Don't get me started.
I think my mom signed me up for like those.
I did. I took you.
The ski lessons?
Yeah. Ride share in Little Road. Yeah, this is my buddy Xander in California. So you better answer that right. Wow.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm great.
You're the best. Yeah.
Honestly, dude, I got a good kid. It makes it easier too. So, yeah, Holly's kids are not kids. Holly's kids are full-blown adults. and Gary's a grandfather. So, and he's younger than me. But yeah, so DoorDash, me ranting about DoorDash. We're going to do some DoorDash. Max will be driving. Gary, you'll be a good one to look into this for me. That's funny. That DS Entertainment that just joined us. What's up, Dana? That's my friend Dana in Boston, and he's a driver's ed teacher.
Like an in-person or an online one?
In person. I think he's he does your driver's test.
Yeah, we should get one of those for your car. One of those like brakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so the next time we'll be doing DoorDash, and I know you guys. The only reason I'm even going to do it is because there's no other app I could do and do that time with him. So we'll make a little money, but it's more to expose what I think our DoorDash market really looks like. And that way and I won't be multi-apping because I'm more looking to, I'll be focused on Max and his driving, not the DoorDash. In fact, the DoorDash could wait. I don't care. So at those kind of offers, I don't care. But it's more about, I only am doing DoorDash for an hour or two. Max will be with me driving, getting his driving time under his belt. And we'll see how DoorDash does, because I don't think if you're multi-apping, I don't know. We'll have to see how it does in this market, because I don't do only DoorDash ever. But I'm gonna test it after all this time, because I think it's gotten beyond low. But we'll see. We'll play with it a bit. But at the same time, too, if you guys have questions about parenting, or if you have questions for Max, go ahead, ask at it, and we'll be doing that and you guys can ask all the questions you want. And hey, Lisa. Hey, Omer. Hey, Tremaine. Hey, Ho. And Dana. And I said hi to Dana. What are you guys doing? Glad to see all you guys in here. Thank you very much for joining us. It really is just a short stream to introduce you to something that it's gonna be a ride along, and it's gonna be a father and son ride along where he's doing the driving, and I'll be ranting and raving while looking at and declining bad DoorDash offers. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. But we'll get his driving in the meantime. So
I thought it doesn't matter if it sucked. You just we do it just to get the driving in.
Well, maybe after a few, you'll understand how bad it sucks.
Technically, I'm not even looking at it.
Well, that's what I was going to have Gary look at. So, Gary, I don't know. I think it's fine because you can rent out your account to another person for food delivery, not for rideshare, not for others. But you can rent out your account to another person. So why, if Max is driving with me in the car, which is legal because he has his permit, are we still cool to dash? Now, here's how I see it. I know we would be if we're sitting somewhere or if we're driving around and I've got the app on. If a request comes through and I pick it up and Max drives to the restaurant, I know that we're cool there. The only phase of it that I wouldn't be sure about is from the restaurant. I'll have to find out. From the restaurant to the delivery, is Max okay to drive? I'm still thinking he actually might be, but I don't know. That I'll have to
As
look
long as
into.
no one finds out, I think it's fun.
No, it needs to be legal, and then it's fun. Yeah, so that's kind of how it's been for for most of our lives. It's the majority of time was with me. Now Holly, he just lives with me full time. So obviously we're pretty close. Obviously we get along tremendously well, as I watch his face to see if he does something weird. How long do those 10-year-olds wait? Oh, he has it because he has a 10-year-old.
I have
Xander's asking you. He has kids. He's saying he has a 10-year-old. How long do those temper tantrums last?
Based on the molecular structure of their brain, probably like 10 minutes.
I would say it depends on what the tantrum's over. If it's like a lost cause tantrum, Xander, 10 minutes. If it's like over something which is still stupid, up to an hour. Let me see. I'm torn on this one. A parent should let their child drive everywhere when they are learning, but while dashing, not sure. Yeah, see, that's how I'm. So worst case scenario is Max would drive around. If I got the offer, he would drive to the restaurant. I would drive from the restaurant to the delivery, and then he would take back over. That's worst case scenario, Dana. But I don't know why he wouldn't be allowed to. Because again, I'm in the car. It's my account. I'm allowed to rent my account out, subcontract my account to other people. So why wouldn't I be able to let my son do his learner's permit driving hours with me in the car? I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that one.
I like your idea of making money while getting through this.
Totally. And that's a hint for any of you guys with kids coming up on that age. Dude, if learn from whatever we do here. You just can't with it. Oh, is that for real? Or are you making a joke because I hate Instacart, Lisa? So yeah, okay, Janet, I wanted to see this. So in New Zealand, 16 years plus, learner 6 months plus, has passed theory tests, supervised driving at all times, restricted 18 months plus, solo driving is past practical.
I'm so confused.
No passengers without supervisor, no driving between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.
That first part, here's 16 years old. Wait.
Basically, all of this, you'd have to start it then, and you can't have a license till you're 18. like a real license.
Isn't it like more dangerous to drive in the United States than New Zealand?
I
Why are
don't
they,
know.
why are they making their kids weed?
Well, and it's a lot of different countries and different. I don't know, but that does seem pretty strict. I mean, I believe you, Janet. Don't get me wrong, but you live there, not
And doesn't
us.
it get cold there too?
New Zealand's great.
I know.
Yeah, but it gets cold here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm saying, like, shouldn't they give their kids cars?
So, okay. Have to cover you if you get into an accident. Wait. It's probably perfectly legal the whole time as long as it's within. It's you with him. Right. Well, it would be. Like the car wouldn't be in motion without me in it. So again, I am gonna check because I don't want to do that wrong. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? Yeah, we're just ending this, guys. We're just wrapping this up. So if anybody has what is this? A doubt it to? Oh, are you saying that you doubt that we're okay to do the DoorDash from delivery from the restaurant to the delivery? Again, I think that might be a difference in New Zealand to here because I don't think in New Zealand you guys can rent out your accounts either, which we're allowed to do. We're allowed to subcontract. Now, a lot of people don't know that, but you can. Like on Uber Eats, you can get a car and have that car going 24 hours a day and have you do 8 hours and you live with two other people who do three or 2 8-hour shifts and it's going 24 hours a day. So you can have that car working 24 hours a day. This is Jackie, and Jackie's from Michigan as well. So is Let's Play DoorDash, our buddy up there.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too.
But yeah, guys. So the only other thing that we talked about, this is the last thing I do want to mention because Gary brought it up. If you guys saw the human, what was it? Human
centipede.
No, what was it, Gary? Human biodes. Anyway, we're too old to do it, but you're too young to do it. But I can sign a release for you because they look for people in good shape.
For what? To do what?
To poop in a box once a day. Okay, you make 180,000 a year.
Like it's so weird though.
Okay.
Can I just become a NASCAR driver?
Sure.
And make $7 million a year? You said.
Sure.
See, now I don't need to poop in a box every day.
But you could be doing that now.
That's so weird.
You wouldn't do it for that money? It's $500 per day. It's $500 per poop per box.
No, never mind. I'll do that.
So you guys, yeah, microbes. So the humanmicrobes.org. Yeah, Jackie, I see you saying it too. Humanmicrobes.org. Gary turned us on to this. You do have to be 18 to do it, but there is a waiver that says that the parent can sign for the child to do it. Because I think I'm in good enough shape to do it, but I'm too old to do it.
So I'm about to be making $180,000 a year.
Well, they take 1 in 1,000 applicants. It's okay, dude. You poop in a box, you give it a try, man. It's $500 a day if you get it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Totally good.
Are you kidding me?
You won't need to work anymore.
See, I don't know, Noah. I don't know that there is an age cutoff. It said something about being younger. I don't know.
If I get it,
it definitely looked for like it's for healthy people because it was showing. I mean, it was showing totally ripped people on it and stuff. And Max is wearing a t-shirt right now, but for his age, he's pretty ripped. He works out and does all that stuff. So, yeah, guys, that's about all I got. And that's. You got anything?
Go to apply to shitinabox.com.
No.
What? I actually do want to do this.
I know. It's what did Gary say again? I just lost it. It's humanmicrobes.org.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Humanmicrobes.org, everybody, if you guys want to check it out.
Can't we just make like 300 accounts?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up, Hannibal? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by, man. We're just wrapping it up, but yeah, the next time you guys see us doing this, it's going to be a ride along doing DoorDash only. So there won't be any multi-apping, and I will be able to give you legit breakdowns on DoorDash.
Damn.
He'll be driving. I'll be laughing.
Damn, we gotta get some practice in before then.
Yeah, for sure. So it's going to be a once a month thing, guys. This is the last Sunday of this month. So as of now, it's probably just going to be a standing last Sunday. We'll see what happens from there. But that's a wrap. Thank you all. Thank you, Max, for joining. Earn smart, be safe, and have a great evening, everybody. And we'll see you back here in a month, and I'll see you back here in a day or two, and all week.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Peace out.